do this. Hey guys, it's Lindsay. So I haven't done a sit down talk video in quite some time. Today I'm going to be doing my December favorites. It's not quite my 2015 product end of the year favorites, but this is just my overall over the month, what I've been accumulating. I haven't done a favorites video in quite some time, like 4 months. There was a bit of time that I didn't do videos for just a couple of months, but now I'm back. So without any further ado, I'm just going to get started. So my first favorite is going to be a foundation, and it's actually two different foundations made by the same company. It's the Makeup Forever HD, the stick, and then the Ultra HD 4K foundation that is a liquid. When I'm at my payless and I'm not wearing any self-tanner, that's when I use these products, and these are absolutely beautiful. This is absolutely gorgeous for just everyday coverage. You want something light on your skin. You're looking for a nice foundation to take pictures with, film with. For all of my really pale girls out there with the yellow undertone, this is an absolutely gorgeous range of foundations to look to. If you're trying to find something pale enough but with the yellow undertone, these are absolutely gorgeous. My color is 117 or Y225. So I love the liquid for every day, and then whenever I want to amp up the coverage, you can mix these two. You can use this sort of like as a concealer, or you can use this by itself. I find this is super lightweight. The coverage of this is absolutely gorgeous. It's really fine, and you don't actually see the makeup sitting on top of your skin, and it gives like this dewy luminous finish. It's absolutely gorgeous. And so I'll just take this and I'll do like a couple of streaks on my face. I like to use a beauty blender to apply this, and I'll just do 3 stripes, one across my forehead, another 3 stripes. And the thing is, this is super quick. And so if I'm looking for really great coverage, something that I know will last for quite some time, give me some great results, and also has a natural finish to it, this is the foundation that I look to, and it's just so quick and wonderful, and it just looks so good on camera. It looks just amazing. I do have to powder this though, because it does tend to, it likes to crease in my areas, like across here, across my lines here, and on my forehead, and so I just powder with just a regular everyday like MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. That's what I use as my daily powder, and this is absolutely gorgeous with the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. Keeping on the theme with face products is the Urban Decay Powder Foundation. I'm in the shade Light Warm, and this is what it says, a powder foundation. I really love using this to set my T-zone, and also using this as what it is, a powder foundation for days where you're not looking for a lot of coverage, but you need just enough coverage. I love all of Urban Decay's face products. Their concealer and their foundation, their liquid foundation is like my holy grail. This just adds to just how much I love the brand even more, all their face products. And it adds coverage to foundations that aren't quite doing the job, and you can just add a little extra bit of powder right over those areas, and then just add some MAC Fix Plus to get rid of any powdery look, and you're set to go. And it doesn't, you know, it doesn't feel gross on the skin, it doesn't feel thick, it feels really light and really natural, and that's what I really love about the Urban Decay, just the whole brand itself with their face products. And so if you're looking for a powder foundation, I would definitely steer you towards this one. I'm just kind of going to pause the makeup right now and just show you a couple brushes that I've really been loving. This is the Real Techniques, the Prestige line that they're coming out. I actually got mine at Walmart, because that's where you can find these in Ulta and Walmart in the US that I know of. So the first brush that we're going to talk about is the Real Techniques powder brush, and I actually use this for bronzer. I find that this is very similar to the matte brush that a lot of YouTubers are talking about, the large powder brush that they're using for bronzer, and that's what I've been using this for. It's super thin, and it's just so soft, and it just has a lot of give to the bristles, but it's stiff enough where whenever you try to contour or bronze with it, it just lays the product down beautifully, and this is one of my favorites, and I'm so glad I invested in this. These are a little bit more pricey for Real Techniques, but this is the more prestige line that they make. It's got a really nice weight to it, and they're just so stinking pretty. They're gorgeous. And then the next brush that I use, I also use this for contouring today. This is the flat contour brush. I just go right here. I go right in the corners, and then I kind of turn it sideways, and I start to blend it up like this, or you can blend it up just like that. Put your contour right on the forehead. It's just small enough. It's not super big. It's very dense, but it's very soft. And I really love this, like putting it right here where the nose is. It just fits perfectly. It's just so soft. I just want to massage my face with it all day. The next brush is the Real Techniques blush brush, and this is the last of the brushes that I have, and I could honestly own about 5 of these. You can use this for contouring right in the cheekbones, highlighting, you can use this for blush, or you can use this for setting the under eyes. This is just an absolutely universal, I'm getting a list. This is just an absolutely gorgeous, just universal brush. Most of the Real Techniques brushes are like around $13. And these, I believe, are in the $20 range. So it's a little pricey for Real Techniques, but for what you're getting and most of the brushes that are out there that are more of a prestige line and the softness, just for what you're paying for, these are absolutely worth it. Yes! The next two things that I want to briefly mention, briefly meaning 10 minutes, let's talk about it, is the Lorac Mega Pro. You can definitely tell, been, you know, using this palette to death because it's just one of my favorites that I own. This is the Lorac Mega Pro 2. You can actually purchase this in Ulta. You can actually open up the palette, see it, test it. This is my kind of palette because you have all these warm shades on the top. You have a matte forest green. You have your warm shades over here, your darker crease shades, and then you have a lot of your highlight shades. It's just an all-inclusive palette. You could take something like this traveling if you don't mind the size of this. Personally, I would take something like this traveling because this just has everything I would need in it. My favorite shades has got to be, I don't even know how to say this. I'm going to feel like a dummy when I say this, but Prosecco, I don't know how to say that. But right here, this shade, and then Burlap is another favorite, and then Goji and Cabernet, these both right here are just absolutely gorgeous. Hello. All these shades just look so good swatched. And they're just so buttery. I'm in love. I've reached for this so many times in the past month. It is unreal almost every single day. On top of that palette is one that I recently got in the middle of December, and it's the MakeupGeek Ultimate Palette. You have 28 shades here. It's all MakeupGeek, and it's all of their staple shadows. You can create such a variety of looks with this. I got this during their, you know, their Christmas sale where they sold it for like $110. That's still really expensive to me, but it's MakeupGeek, and as much as you spend on a $10 eyeshadow from MAC, you get all of these for less than, what, less than $5, less than $4. I haven't done the math. This is just my favorite formulation of shadows just in general. This is my very first MakeupGeek product that I've ever bought, and I am so totally converted. These are my absolute favorite, and just the quality of these shadows are unreal for what she makes them. Like, they're so good. And so, yeah, I'm obsessed. My next favorite, which is something else that I was really late jumping on the bandwagon with, was the Becca Jaclyn Hill Champagne Glow palette, and this has Champagne Pop, Pearl, and Blushed Copper. I'm so totally on board. This highlighter is amazing. This is what I have on my cheeks today, if you can tell what my highlight is. I love to take these two shades and I love to mix them. I love to just use this whenever I'm a little bit more tan with my self tanner. I love to use this as a blush topper just whenever I'm applying something like a berry shade on my cheeks, and then I want just a little bit extra glow, adding this to the very top of it. My very favorite product that I bought in the month. It just makes you just glow, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. How many times do I want to say absolutely gorgeous? Jaclyn Hill just did so great with this. I'm such a big fan of hers, and I'm such a big fan of this highlighter. I really want to go out and buy the full size before, you know, one day when it sells out and I can't get it anymore. I want to be able to have it. I am already creating such a huge dent in this palette. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's ridiculous. The last makeup product on my list is the Almighty Lolita by Kat Von D. It's the liquid lipstick, and this is just a famous liquid lipstick all over YouTube. I'm using this on my lips today. It is a stunning color. It's a beautiful mauve. On me, it shows up sort of like a brown mauve, as to where other people it looks more like a pinky mauve, a little bit lighter, but for me it looks really, really dark. I don't think it's just because of my skin tone and me being blonde and pale, but I am in love with this color, and I'm definitely excited to try more because I really love all of Kat Von D products in general. Another lip color favorite is the Revlon HD matte color. This is the color in Seduction. I really like this whole formulation because it's just super comfortable on the lips. It's not as matte as the Kat Von D, but it's definitely pigmented and it lasts quite some time, and I just really love the formulation itself. It stays all over the lips. It mixes well with other lip colors, and it's really beautiful, just like natural mauve shade. And just on the days that you want to go with the nude lip but you don't want too nude but you want a little bit of color, this is like a perfect shade to go for. That is all my makeup favorites, and now I'm just going to get into the final favorite. This is it, guys. This is the last favorite that I have of 2015 December favorites. So dramatic. Now this is my baby. It's the Sony a5100, aka my selfie camera. I really love this because this takes your photos to the next level without being a DSLR where it's so heavy and, you know, clunky, but it's more than just your regular iPhone camera. And so I really love this because it has a flip up screen, it's easy to take pictures, it has a skin softening mode, you have all these different options for picture settings. I bought mine with the bundle. I'll link it down bar below because I got it for the same price that it normally retails, but I got a ton of other things with it, like a tripod, an extra camera battery, a car charger, all sorts of different things. So I'll mention that, I'll put that in the down bar below. So yeah, I think the biggest reason why I had to get this was I really wanted to take really nice makeup photos, as well as I wanted to take you know, something separate on the go other than a big large camera like this that's really professional. And then also I didn't want to take up all the memory on my phone, which was another added bonus to taking just an isolated camera with a memory card and leave all my pictures to this. It takes amazing pictures, it takes amazing photos. I really love this because I don't have to take a card out and put it into my computer and then upload it and email things. It's just super easy with the Wi-Fi, and that's why I love this camera. And it has just so many different options for beauty vloggers out there if you want to actually start vlogging. And thank you, hubby, for buying it from me. That's it, guys. So that is my December favorites, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I missed sitting down talking to you guys. It's been a while. I finally got an area where I just really feel open to film and open to talk to you guys. And so yeah, I will quit blabbing my mouth and I'll go. So I hope you guys really have a good day and Happy New Year's, and stay safe, and I love you guys so much. Bye. 2016, baby.